Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Soul Luna Insights. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm new to the YouTube world, so I very much appreciate everyone coming by and showing love for those of you that watch the video. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you is when it's right for you, as long as it resonates. Again, I've already laid the cards out, so we can just jump right in. So Cancer, we're starting off your reading where it seems that you are in the state of walking away from something. This walking away could be, it's walking away from something that you have put some kind of emotional investment into, but it's like you're no longer willing to invest any more energy into that. And that could be a lot of different things. It could be a way of life. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. But it's like you've come to the epiphany that whatever this was, it no longer serves you. Because I'm seeing this right here is like the idea, or like this to me is like the epiphany that you're ready to walk away from this. Like I said, and that could be a lifestyle. That could be a friendship. I don't know why I keep feeling like lifestyle for some of you guys. Like, I'm just going to use this as an example. Like, let's say if you're someone who parties and drinks a lot and you're like, you know what, I'm done with that life. I'm just ready to walk away from that life of partying and drinking. It's like, it's not serving me anymore. I'm over it. I'm maturing out of it. Some of you guys, it may be casual relationships. You may have been living a lifestyle of a lot of casual relationships and flings and hookups, and you're like, I'm tired of living that way because it's not emotionally fulfilling. I always end up feeling left out in the cold. I always end up feeling like drained and alone after those empty connections. So I'm done with it. Like, you've come to the realization that you're finally done with a certain way of being, or a certain person or situation or lifestyle. And I'm seeing here that it's like a lot of you guys already knew the lifestyle wasn't good for you, or the friendship, or the whatever, but you'd been blinding your eyes to it because you weren't ready to take any action. You weren't ready to do anything. But you can see in this picture, it's like this girl, she's blindfolded, but honestly, she can just rip this off in 2 seconds. You know, but it's like she could easily escape. She could easily escape the blindfold, or break her way out of the blindfold and escape the situation. But she's not ready to. She's not ready to face it. And I feel like some of you guys, maybe you weren't ready to face the situation you're in, or face the truth that you know about a situation or person or a lifestyle or relationship or a job. But it's like, you know that you're ready to walk away from it. You've been ready to walk away from it. You weren't ready to walk away from it, but you knew that it wasn't serving you anymore. And you knew that it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. And that it was leaving you depleted and feeling like this, like I said, feeling left out in the cold, or feeling alone, or feeling alienated to some extent. And I'm seeing here that a lot of you guys are getting the courage to walk away from that. And when you do, it seems as though you're moving into this energy. The 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. And if you know anything about tarot, both of these cards cups represent emotions, consciousness to me as well. And this, it's like you're moving into you're ready to embrace emotional fulfillment. It's like I'm seeing here that Cancer, it seems like a lot of you guys are actually even like really great manifestors. You know, you actually manifest things pretty easily when you put your mind to it. But it's just that because you have a lot of maybe convoluted ideas or like thoughts that don't necessarily sometimes serve the ultimate direction that you're going in, you can get yourself in situations that do leave you feeling negative like this. But you are a great manifester. It seems as though once you walk away from this and seek that and seek the sun, seek the positive in your life, seek positive connections and positive behaviors and positive lifestyles and positive patterns and habits, you're immediately walking directly. It's like as if that it's almost as if as soon as you walk away, you walk into that horizon and you enter straight into this energy of wish fulfillment and love and friendship and companionship. And it's like you shift the energy. It's like you completely transmute the energy immediately into this positive, completely positive, uplifting, high vibrational energy that can bring in this manifestational energy that can help you bring in all this goodness. But I'm seeing here that once you shift your energy to that place, you're ready to venture off into new waters. You're ready completely to go. You're feeling balanced. You know, you're feeling very balanced. I'm seeing how some of you guys, maybe you're usually overly weighed down by your emotions, but it's like, no, you've gotten in tune with, it's like you've gotten in tune with your higher self. And it's weird because it's kind of like you did it or with your, it's weird. It's like, it's a very quick alchemical shift. It's like you immediately, once you get this epiphany, whatever this epiphany is, or this clarity that just, it's like it immediately clicks in and the energy just transmutes. It's like you just know how to do it immediately. It just transmutes. And you come to this balanced state where you also, it's like you even consolidate your wisdom. Like, I don't know. I know that sounds kind of weird. I don't know if that's what's coming out though. It's like it's like everything just clicks. It's like immediately once you get this epiphany, everything just starts to click. Like your brain just starts to click everything into where it's into the right place. And it's like now you can manifest a totally different life. But not only that, but you've also gained like so much understanding about yourself as well. And you've become like, just from that clarity alone, and the way your mind shifts from that point, it's like you become a totally different person even after walking away from that. It's like once you walk away from that and you embrace this new this epiphany or new clarity that you've gained, you just become someone who's just so, you start setting boundaries in your life. You've become very wise. You've become a very you just start setting boundaries and manifesting a totally different life than you were living. It's like in terms of, and again, this may be in the realm of emotions. I mean, in the realm of relationships. Maybe, like I said, if it was a lifestyle, like maybe casual dating or flings, lots of flings and hookups, or if it was a situation where, yeah, you're just drinking a lot and you're just indulging in like negative, like just indulging in habits that don't fit you, addictions, like some kind of addictions. It's like once you walk away from that and you accept like that doesn't fit you and why it doesn't fit you and why it's no longer serving you, and how you're really worthy of something else and you're ready for something else. It's like everything just, your mind just recalibrates and aligns with this new vision immediately. And again, it's like everything aligns with it. Your beliefs start to align with it. Your self words start to align with it. Your self-identity starts to align with it. Your personality starts to realign with it. It's just like, it's just very interesting. And then again, another card that you got here as your surrender card was surrender your fear of intimacy. And that's why I was feeling like the whole thing of maybe it's about casual relationships. Like if you're in a lifestyle of hookups and maybe you're going on a lot of Tinder dates and things like that, it's like you're realizing how that's not serving you and you're ready for something else. It's like once you come to that point where you're like, actually, this is actually what's been depleting me of all my happiness in a way. It's these relationships. It's these random people and their energy. It's me taking in these random people's energy who that's what's bringing me down. And once you come to the clarity, like that's what it was, and you let go of that, like that's just an example, but it's like once you do that, it's like all this light comes in and it's like, wow, like there's all this wish fulfillment coming in. It's like, great, Cancer, all we were waiting for you is just to realize that. It's like the divine's like, wait, now that you decided that, now I can bring all this into your way. And this reminds me of someone else's reading. That was it, the Gemini reading. It's interesting how like the signs, again, like they bleed into each other, the messages, but like, yeah, you're here and it's like all this is going to come in for you. And maybe that's why you're casual dating. Maybe it's because you weren't ready for intimacy. Maybe you were having a lot of fearful thoughts around relationships because you feel like no, relationships never end well. Like every time I invest myself, I end up like this. I end up out in the cold. I end up hurt and alone and lonely and, you know, just feeling abandoned and just feeling abandoned. But it's like, so maybe you decided to just have casual relationships where it's like there's not a lot of investment there, you know, there's no true expectations and there's less attachments, emotional attachments, but you were not feeling fulfilled by that and it was depleting you in a way. It was depleting you and it was misaligning your energy. So it's like now that you're ready to actually give intimacy a chance and give love a chance, you're gonna flow into it. And it says here, it says, surrender to your intuition. That was your other surrender card that you got. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. I think Gemini got this card as well. And some of you guys may be Cancer, Gemini cusps. Some of you guys may have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. But yeah, it's just like, or even Venus. But it's just, once you tune into this, your intuition, and you basically saying to me, it's like, use your intuition to guide you in relationships, okay? Don't get too because emotions, too much mind and too much emotions, both can be bad. Because if you're overly emotional about a situation, it can make you do things that are also not the best for the situation because they're just very emotionally driven responses. They're very emotionally reactive responses. If you use too much mind, you can be too logical about something and you can miss where you're supposed to take emotional risk and where your intuition would have guided you or your heart would have told you to take a chance on something that maybe logically doesn't make sense. So it's like, once you come to this epiphany of what you want and it's like it will immediately get integrated into your life because it seems like you are very good at alchemy and you're very good at manifesting. And it may be something that you do consciously, but I'm seeing it for most of you guys as something that's unconscious. Like you think of something and it a lot of times things come to you. Things just come to you. You know? So that's what your message is this time, Cancer, and I hope that it resonates with you. I hope that it helps you on your soul journey and your soul ascension. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like the content, and peace, love, and light. Hope to see you next time. To